and welcome to Amberskies. My name is Blades, and yes, we've been working February sorting out the basic server support. Done. We've got it. We've got a server. Yay! During March, we will be doing graphical user interface. I just want a basic one. Something that I can use mainly for testing before I write my own, or if I need to write my own. Let's just pop you down. So let's have a look. Client, no, this isn't about the client, this is about the server. We have a server. Yay, look. Look, Ma, we've got a server. There it is. Not very intricate, it's very basic. It's got a main server loop, prepare the server, update the server, and keep running if we're running. Yeah, quite simple. It's compiled, it's now on my home server and runs in the background quite happily and takes up 1% of my server. Okay, it's working, and I've tested it cross-platform. This will actually run cross-platform because I wrote it using SDL. As I said before, I need the time. I needed to get rid of all of what was in this part and find out what I needed. I need events and the timer. That's all we need because the server runs on events, and the timer, well, we need to know what time it is. That's all. For a couple of things. Mainly how long it's been since somebody last used the server, so they can get disconnected if need be. And you keep adding that. Get off. Alright, so has it been successful? Yeah. Very. It runs, it works, and it tells me what I need. It works better than expected. I'll put it that way. A lot better than expected. It picked up on a few things I hadn't thought about and made me fill in some gaps. And it all boils down to two functions, which I could now transfer to Amber SL, but I've decided not to because I'm going to rewrite them. And I know that in the future these are going to change. This is only a basic setup. It'll detect quite a few things, but it's still only a basic setup. I'm still only looking at minimum data. So yeah, not something that I'm going to write home about. It does do what I've asked it to. There's no two ways about it. Alright, Kate swap. There you go, you're gone. That's all I've got to add, really. The server works in a basic fashion. Oi, Kate, stop messing me about. Next is graphical user interface. I'm going to choose one. A minimal one, as minimal as I can find on the internet. Just a small little development kit that I can just pop in, slide in, and call up a user interface whenever I want. It's going to be very simplistic, very straightforward. And then I am running on to April, when I'm going to start getting the client moving. Literally moving. Movement. In 3D. Deciding on, I've decided on how I am going to do my initial movement. It's not going to be WASD. I'm just going to use a mouse because that's easier for me. For movement, using a keyboard for me is not very practical. Not on a long-term basis. I couldn't use a keyboard every day for a long periods of time. So I'm developing it so that I can use it. Simple as. Graphical user interface? Ooh, don't know. Any ideas? Put suggestions below. Client, let's move in. Put suggestions below. But if you want me to take any suggestions you've got, become a patron. Get involved. Help build this thing. Really get involved. I don't mind. If you don't want to get involved, join me on the social side with the games and things like that I play to relax each week. I need relaxation time, so I play games. Ultimate Online is very easy for me to play because that's mouse based, and I do a bit of what is it at the moment? To Guild Wars 2 I'm messing about with because it's just drop in, stream and drop out. Join me in that, I don't mind. Yeah, I think I've covered everything. We are still looking to raise $5,000 to build and support a physical infrastructure needed for a basic running network. As you can see, I've got a network running. The server cost me not a lot. I think it's got two hard drives in it, and one of those is so old it's out of an ancient laptop that failed. It's just cobbled together stuff. So yeah, I do need a Mac. To be honest with you, to start testing the stuff on Mac. At the moment, I can only test on Windows and Linux. Yeah. Oh well, sorry Mac users, not my fault. I'd love to say that I support you, but I can't yet until I can get hold of a Mac, secondhand or whatever. Yeah, well, such is life. I shall carry on. I shall get a graphical user interface and integrate it, make sure it's cross-platform, and by the time we get to April, we'll be ready to get this client moving. Lovely. Catch you in April. Take care and have fun.